Hi guys, I'm Sophia. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I do a soft glam makeup look. If you're interested, keep on watching. Okay, so first of all, before I begin any makeup look, I am gonna go ahead and tie my hair up so that I don't have my hair in the way, because as you can see, my hair is really long. And I'm also gonna take 2 hair clips and clip them to the side because I have baby hair that always gets in the way. Okay, so once that is done, I'm going to moisturize my skin before I begin. So I'm taking the Laneige Water Sleeping Pack. This is actually supposed to be for the night, but I also use it during the day because I really like the formula. The texture is really light, it's really watery, and it's not something too heavy, so it's perfect for a makeup base. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply. Okay, so once that is done, I'm going to move on with primer. So I like to prime my face with the Too Faced Hangover Primer. This is pretty popular right now, and it's really good because it moisturizes your face and prepares a good base for foundation. So I'm only gonna take a pump and a half of that. Don't need too much. And I'm just gonna put it basically everywhere. Okay, so once that is done, I'll be taking another primer. This is the Benefit Professional Primer, and this is really good because it minimizes your pores. So for people who have pretty dilated pores like mine, this is perfect. I like to put this on the T-zone area, especially near my nose. That's where I have the biggest pores. And a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. Once I've done that, I'll be moving on to foundation. For foundation, I don't usually wear foundation that much. I only like to wear it for special events. For example, if I'm going out to dinner or to a party, but I don't really wear it every day. If I have to go run errands, for example, I can wear it because I already have pretty problematic skin. Sometimes I get acne, and I think wearing foundation every day does not help. So I like to limit that as much as possible. So I'm gonna use 2 foundations today because they don't have my shade. Like, one of them is too dark, one of them is too light, so I'm gonna be mixing them. One is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation, and the other one is the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation. This is in the shade 110, and this is in the shade 100. So I'll be taking some of the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. Not too much. I don't like this applicator because you can't really control how much you're taking. Whereas I really like this one, the pump. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 1 pump of that. Then I'm gonna take a damp beauty blender, send that on my hand. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my face. So I like to wear my foundation with a beauty blender. I know some people like to use a brush, but I personally don't like it because I feel like with a brush, the foundation kind of just sits on top of the skin, Whereas with a beauty blender, it can really sink into the skin and give that flawless airbrush look. Okay, so once foundation is done, I'll be moving on to concealer. I'm using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics concealer in the shade C10. This is a really nice concealer. It's lightweight, but at the same time, it's pretty full coverage, which I like. I'm just gonna put it under my eye. I don't like to put it anywhere else, really. And I will be taking my left beauty blender. So that is done, and next I'll be cream contouring with the Fenty Beauty stick in the shade Amber. This is a really nice cool tone brown. I like to use this to really sculpt my face because I don't really have like nice cheekbones or jawline, so this step is pretty important for me. I have to put some on my nose and a little bit on my forehead. So now that I look absolutely ridiculous, I'm just gonna take my beauty blender again and blend everything out. Okay, so once that is done, I will be taking my cream blush. This is the Maybelline Cheek Heat in the shade Nude. This is a really nice cream blush. I actually like cream blush way more than powder because I just feel like it gives a more natural and a glow from within, kind of like. I'm just gonna tap that right here. You almost can't even see it, like it's so natural. I will be baking. So I'm taking the Jeffree Star Cosmetics loose powder in the shade Translucent, and I'm just gonna apply that with a brush. I'm only gonna bake the sides of my nose though, because I don't really like to bake my under eye because I feel like it just gets too dry. I also like to put some right here. Wow, there's some right here. Once I wait for that to settle in, I'm going to be setting my under eye with the compact powder from from Maybelline, the Fit Me Compact Powder. This is in the shade Porcelain. I'll be taking a fluffy brush, gently tap, and set my under eye. Then I'll be taking a Okay, so once that is done, I'll be moving on to brows. Basically a fundamental step for me. So as you can see, I'm basically browless. So I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. This is really good because since I'm browless and my brow hair is really light colored, this pomade really helps to define my brows and give that precise shape. So I'm gonna be taking an angled brush and dipping in to the pomade. So the brows are done. As you can see, I messed up my brows right here. So I'm just gonna clean that up by carving out my brows with concealer. I'm gonna be taking the same Jeffree Star concealer and a tiny brush. And I'll be carving out my brows. Okay, so the brows seem to be done, and I'll be taking a fluffy brush, wipe it on my hand so that it can clean up, and take the Maybelline Fit Me powder. God, I can never get that right. And set here where I just put concealer. Before I begin to do my eyeshadow, I'm gonna wipe off my bake. With a brush. I'm gonna bronze up my face with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronzer. And I'll be taking a brush and just bronze up my face in the spots where I previously cream contoured. Moving on to the eyes. So the look I'm going for today is a really natural beige, nude, soft brown type of look, and I will be using the BH Cosmetics Hanging in a Y palette. This is a really pretty palette. Okay, so to start off, I will be taking a fluffy brush and dip into the shade Shaka. As you can see, I really like this shade. And tap off the axis. Oh, I can actually use this mirror. And I'll be just going in and using that as a base color. Take it right here. And I'll be putting that on my crease. I'll be taking a smaller brush this one and dip into the shade Mahalo, which is a really dark brown shade, and I'm gonna be using this on my outer corner. Then I'm gonna be adding some shimmer, I think, on the lid, just to give it a little pop. And I'll be taking this shade right here, Wakiki. I'll be taking this brush, and it's really important to wet it before applying any shimmers so that it can just give a better effect. I'm going to be taking a lighter shade, the one right above the one we just used, called Sandy, and mix it with Hula. And then I'm gonna be applying that almost in my inner corner. I will be moving on to mascara. I'm not gonna do eyeliner because I think that will make the whole look a bit too excessive. So I just want to keep it like this. My lashes are curled. I'm gonna be applying mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This is so good. It's one of my favorite mascaras of all time. Like, I think the brush shape is really perfect for my lashes. Like, it adds length and volume, but without clumping them up. So mascara's done. Oh, I got some on my nose. Wow, it doesn't come off. No. So the next step is probably one of my favorite steps, actually. Highlighting. I'm taking the Revolution Pro highlighter palette. This is the Supreme highlighter. And I'll be taking a brush and I will be choosing the shade in the middle. Okay, I'm gonna wet it first with this NYX Bear With Me primer and setting spray. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. Oof. Wow, this is a really bomb highlighter, and it wasn't even expensive. It was like €8, which is really good. It's like a drugstore highlighter. I'm gonna put some on my nose, bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Now moving on to the lips, which are actually pretty useless because since I have to go out and wear a mask. The lipstick, you know the struggle when all the makeup just transfers on the mask, especially the lipstick. But regardless, I'm still gonna contour and fill in my lips for the sake of the video, so I'll just be showing you my normal lip routine. I'm taking the Wycon Intense Lip Pencil in the shade Hot and Nice, and I'll just be contouring my lips. Be putting on some lipstick. This is the Huda Beauty lipstick in the shade Girls Trip. It's a matte lipstick and it's really great. I love this shade. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna putting that on. And that is it. I'll be setting my face with the NYX Bear With Me setting spray. Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope that you enjoyed watching my videos because I certainly enjoyed making it. And I will be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye!